Inspection und S-Craft Bobcat. 3000 Mirror. Ich kann schon mal sagen, wir werden den S-Craft von Josette nie sehen. Ich werde sie nicht in die Party mitnehmen. Die ist einfach viel zu schwach. Und dafür lieber Müller mit. Oh, aber ich kann sie halt gucken, ob sie vielleicht Verteidigung runter, aber Item und Savage Gain. Nee, lieber nicht, lieber nicht. Lieber nicht. Das neue Gegner. Die natürlich richtig blöd erstmal reingelaufen bin. The Banshee, oh. Du. Wobei, er hat natürlich gut Wasser-Sepiden gebracht, ne? Oh ja. Die geben doch bestimmt auch irgendwas besonders gut, oder? Wind, okay. Mach den als Banshee. Well, we know. 100% positive, this is the Grand Arena. It's used for all kinds of events in the bird, like martial art tournaments and stuff. Indeed, Sin, Estelle, Olivier, and Joshua won last year. There's yet to be one held this year, though, for a number of reasons. Oh, really? Regardless, it feels as though something is lying in wait for us in here. We should proceed with caution. Agreed. Erstmal unten. Und hier war viel geiler Kram. Doors are locked. Wait a second. Also kommen hier nicht? Okay, das ist gut zu wissen. Wieder Sonne. Bring to me the fist of steel, which nothing in this world can move. Sinn wie movable habe ich noch nicht. Oh. Oh, das ist für Dings. Wie heißt die Josette? Nur zwei davon. Davon auch zwei. Ich habe noch keinen Poison gehabt. Noch ein paar Sachen, ich habe keinen Sleep. P2 kann ich mir nicht leisten. Move 2 könnte mir theoretisch leisten, aber ist halt, wäre Quatsch. So. Ich mache halt Priorität auf Kevin und Ries, weil ich vermute einfach mal, dass die für den Rest des Spiels Pflichtmitglieder sind. Da. Treasure Chest Locations. Nee, brauche ich nicht. Hab ich mich geheilt? Ja, nicht ganz. Machen wir mal zur Sicherheit. Ich habe das Gefühl, wir werden da gleich einen gut ordentlich schweren Gegner finden. Wenn wir jetzt rein, wenn hier schon direkt ein Stein ist. Well, we made it to the arena. This is where some enemies show up out of nowhere for us to fight, isn't it? Well. Whoa. Now look what you've done. It's just a coincidence, I swear. Me and my big mouth, I feel like I've just been set up or something. Finding blame can wait until later. Here we come. Vielleicht sind auch doch nicht so schwere Gegner, sind nur 2 davon jeweils. So, mit ihm. Strength down auf Müller on. Nö. Die Strength ist sehr stark gedroppt. Stärke ist basically nicht mehr existent. Hier und ist auch keine große Herausforderung, wenn Ries Schaden machen würde. Oder war das okay, das war noch nicht alles. Das. Oh, more? We'll defeat as many as we have to. Gut, hätte ich mir eigentlich denken können, ne? Nice. Ja, nicht so geil. So. Ich habe das Gefühl, ja. But how many of these fights are we gonna have to do? Our next foe seems to be quite large too. Oh no. Haidu. What in... Is that an armored horseman? To be just like the one the stealth crew beat under Genius. Not to jinx this, but this is probably going to be the last one. So let's finish this. Okay, und Fire Spirit. Die sind bestimmt nicht schwach im Wasser. Ah, gut. So, dann haben wir mal Spaß mit Mulas und Julias S-Crafts. Und Shadow Spear. Das war ein bisschen Schaden. Die macht so gut wie gar keinen Schaden. Das ist auch gut zu wissen. Das war Schaden. Machen wir einmal Grail 4, um uns vor dem zu beschützen, was da auch immer jetzt gleich kommt. War, glaube ich, keine schlechte Idee. Du kannst nicht auf dich selber einsetzen? Oh. Machen wir Clock Up auf sie. Well, das war Schaden. Danke, dass du sie angreifst. Shadow Spear, Attack. Das sollte reichen. Ja. Alter, das viele Sepiten. Left behind is down. Ich würde einfach vermuten, dass die Arena Sinn wird Sinn machen. This is our prize for winning. Only the best for champions. Whoever set this up should put a lot of effort into making it feel like a proper tournament. How dedicated of them. Well, congrats gang, we found our 5th ceiling stone. Let's head back and see who's inside. Indeed. Gehen wir mal zurück. Ja, ich sag Zinn. Oder Sinn, wie auch immer du es aussprechen willst. Da müssen wir Grande Kasse wahrscheinlich, ja. Kommen wir da mal rein. Da werden wir wahrscheinlich irgendwo Chloe finden. Ich fände es weird, wenn Chloe jetzt hier wäre. Ja, ich bleib bei Sinn. Oh, that looked like... Huh, so even he ended up here. So one of the stars of the show makes his grand appearance. This is someone you know too. Haha, no, it's an understatement. He's everyone's favorite black-haired prince. What? Oh, that's not Joshua. Okay. Let's take it down. What? Joshua? Josette, Tita? Is this a dream or some kind of illusionary tactic meant to disorient me? Trust you to get right to this theorizing. So I bet this ain't no dream or illusion for that matter. I'm surprised to find so many of you here. Mind telling me exactly what this situation we found ourselves in is? Guess that wasn't enough to convince you this is all actually happening, huh? Oh, not at all. Consider me convinced. While the idea of this being an illusion seemed initially plausible, the existence of your companion over there made it quite unlikely. Me? Correct. Am I right in assuming that you're a member of the Gralsritter? You can tell. Well, you're with Kevin and use a Templar sword to fight. It's a safe enough assumption on my part. My name's Joshua. Incidentally, Joshua Bright. He's Argent, I'm Squire. Since we're on the subject, I'm curious how you came to be familiar with us and our organization. Wait a second, Joshua. Why does her being here prove this isn't an illusion? Is me being here not proof enough for you? Oh, you know, I don't think I've ever seen you with Visor on before, have I? Does that have to do with that delivery company you mentioned running a while back? It suits you. Yeah, that's it. We're doing awesome for ourselves these days too. But you didn't answer my question. Doch hat er. Surely you can tell just by looking at me that I'm breathing, ja, weil du anders aussiehst als vorher. Und dich noch nie so gesehen hat, dann kann es keine Illusion sein. Generally, when you're in an illusion, the other people who appear in it are people you're familiar with. But the reason being is, they draw on and utilize knowledge the victim has within in order to create the world. I've met the rest of you, but this is a complete stranger. And not any complete stranger, an unusual one too. So she may not prove for certain this isn't an illusion, but she does make it seem rather unlikely. I think I get what you're saying, maybe. Basically, the reason I don't prove this isn't an illusion is because we're so close? Well, you could put it that way, I guess. Haha, okay, that's fine by me. Anyway, it's so good to see you again, Joshua. I'm glad to see you're looking well too. You've grown a bit in this past half year, haven't you? Oh, you noticed. I'm surprised to see you got caught up in all of this, though. It must have been a real surprise to find yourself here all of a sudden. Yeah, it still doesn't feel completely real to me, even after all this time, to be honest. Alright, you don't know where Estelle could be, do you? I wish I did. That said, I'm sure she was surrounded by the same white light that I was. I'd say the odds are fairly high that she's somewhere in Phantasma like us. Oh, actually, where were you before you ended up here anyway? Your last letter said that you were in Urbonia. Were you still there? Oh no, not anymore. We're over in Crossbell at the moment. Or were with the situation as it is now. Really? We were flying over there before I ended up here too. You were? I wonder if there's anything to that. It's relatively close to Liberal, so it may have something to do with it. I myself was in Urbonia, but I was in the town closest to the border with Liberal. Alright. I have a question for you, Father Graham. Supposing that we assume all of this was caused by an incredibly powerful artifact, do you think such a thing would be able to exert influence as far as crossbow or palm? I seriously doubt it. The only thing I can think of that was able to affect that whitened area was the Aureolus orbital shutdown phenomenon that actually did reach the southern edge of Urbonia. I see. So it would need to be something as powerful as one of the Septarians then. Also, speaking of which, is the Aureole itself still unaccounted for? You can't mean this is work of the Aureole. I don't think we should rule out the possibility, Tito. But even if we assume the Aureole is involved in some way, that wouldn't answer most of the questions we want answers to. Indeed, such as who our enemies are or how Granzel ended up filled with fiends and magic barriers. or how we end up facing actual embodiments of devils from church scripture or the presence of a higher element. Until we have a theory that can explain all of those mysteries, we should probably refrain from jumping to conclusions. I would have to agree. So, that being the case, I'd like to propose we focus on working out what happened to Granzel first and foremost. My thoughts exactly. I know you're probably worried about Estelle right now, but would you be up for helping us? That was my intention from the beginning. Can't very well turn my back on friends in need, for one thing. Besides, I think I'll find her a lot faster by helping out rather than sitting in here worrying. I hope we do. Oh, well, I'll be glad to have you with us at least. That's what I wanted to hear. Cheers, man. Well, as soon as we're ready, we should make our way back to the capital. I expect something will have changed there as a result of us releasing Joshua from his stone. Right. Joshua kommt sowas von rein für Vander. Das ist definitiv einfach falsch reintun. Ihn reintun ist gar nicht so schlecht. Ah, auch neues Bild, neue Kleidung. Ah, ich kann hier auch die Bilder angucken. Ja, das ist auch okay. Mit dem kleinen Bördchen da ist ganz nett. Aber hey, er benennt sich selber immerhin wieder als Bride und nicht als Stray. Ich meine, Stray ist prinzipiell sein richtiger Name, aber er ist Bride. Joshua Bride. Ah, nee, nicht in die Grand Arena. Die halt passiert. Wie habe ich denn jetzt eigentlich? Moonstar. Second Plane. Hier fehlen noch 3. Könnte sein, dass da tatsächlich nur noch Dinge fehlen. Warum fehlen hier eigentlich? Wer fehlt denn in der ersten? Wen habe ich denn in der ersten Plane dazu bekommen? Ich hatte doch vorher waren 3, die fehlten, oder nicht? Ah, naja. Ah, komm, den Schaden von denen explodieren brauchen wir jetzt nicht. Ich hätte speichern sollen. Oder? Kommt jetzt da noch was entgegen, oder? Nein. Haha. Someone really knows how to give people a scare. This seems to be quite an old castle, so it's certainly fitting for something like this. I'd perfectly dock point for overdoing the theatrics, however. I can't bear to stand outside here any moment longer. We should make our way inside at once. Yeah, we should. Alright, let's do this.